So, I don't even know. Bless me, Father. I don't know how this video is supposed to go, right? So, as I was exercising today, hopefully I'm speaking up. I'm going to try to speak up. I'm not a loud talker, but I do understand that concerning the environment that I'm walking down the street, I have to make sure that I be heard. Would it help if I stop? Nah, it's still windy. Okay, so as I was doing my little workout today and reflecting on who I am today and the difference in who I am today in comparison to who I was yesterday, and also in comparison to who the people around me are. Now, when I say who, I'm speaking of like mindset, perspective, experiences, all the things, perception, all the things that make us who we are, right? Starting with these. And these lead to this, which leads to this, right? And which leads to that, right? What you see, what you internalize, right? What you believe as truth, and then how it marinates in your psyche and determines what you hold on to in your heart, which determines the type of steps you will take as an individual based on that. So today, wow, today I'm a totally different person than who I used to be. And as I was exercising, like I said, I felt the spirit of Yahuwah, the Ruach HaKodesh, known to many as the Holy Spirit, but that's a different conversation. Say make a video about it. Now let me tell you, like I'm not her. You know what I mean? I'm not her. I'm not the video girl, editing and all that type of stuff. Like that's not me. I'm very low key. So I had to let it marinate on my spirit for just a little while. My Ruach was developing, and he said make a video, and I was like, you know what? Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's make a video, right? In hopes that one, it moves me forward in obedience, right? Because that's my ultimate goal, to be in constant and consistent progressive obedience. Not just, oh, I heard you and I'm going to do what you say. Oh, I heard you and I'm going to do what you say immediately, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face because I know who you are and I know your will is higher, right? The second thing that I hope that this video does is shifts the mindset for whoever it needs to shift the mindset for. For me, okay, let me just give you a little bit of background. I quit my job in May of 2019, this year, right? I quit my job this year. Now, this is not supposed to be like one of those how to become an entrepreneur in 20 seconds and make $1 million in 45-minute videos. I ain't there. Definitely not there yet. Maybe. I don't know what y'all's doing. So like I said, so I quit my job in May, and I forgot my paper that I wrote down. So in March of this year, I wrote down some goals, right? Well, they weren't even really goals. I wrote down some realities. The reality in March was that I wanted to quit my job. I was scared. I was hesitant. I was cautious. I was fearful. I was worried. But I knew that I no longer wanted to work where I was working. I didn't feel valued as a person, and I didn't feel like I was doing what I was created to do. So, March happened, April happened, May. Now, during this time, I'm praying and seeking my Father. I'm in my scriptures, I'm reading, I'm speaking to my spiritual counselors, and I'm like, listen, I need, am I doing the right thing or am I doing the wrong thing? Nobody can answer that for you. Nobody can tell you whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. That has to be something that comes straight from Yah, because we do not know his will, period. Don't let nobody fool you and try to say, well, you should do. The best advice anybody could give you is to pray and ask your Father to make sure that he guides you according to his will. So, I'm speaking to my counselor, which is my uncle, by the way, and he's telling me, continue to seek Yah. He's feeding me what I need to be fed in order to understand the menu my father was putting in front of me. There's that. So I finally get the courage and I was like, you know what? That's it. I quit my job in May. Here I am today. September, what's today? Let me look on my phone. It's Monday, September 23rd. There is absolutely no money in my bank account. Absolutely none. I don't have in my pocket right now, because I gotta watch what I say, because I know my father is working. As of right now, in my pocket, I do not have money for gas. I do not have money for next month's light bill. I do not have my rent money. I don't have money for next week's groceries. If I get sick, I don't have money to go to the hospital. Oh, by the way, I also have a 9-year-old daughter. Sit on that. As you see, though, I don't have no tears. I'm not worried. I'm not crying. And according to man's way, right? The way that man's think, man's ego, man assuming that he knows more than Yah, I should be running around frantic, worried, in fear, reaching out to anyone that would help me. Oh my gosh, please, I'll do anything. Help me, help me, help me, help me. I'm at the park. Why am I worried about what's going to happen on September the 1st? I mean, on October the 1st. If I could die on September the 24th. I could die while I'm walking down the street making this video. This could be my last moment. Could be. Could be my last moment. According to man, I'm supposed to be anxious. And the crazy thing about it, based on the Christian background that I grew up with that I no longer possess, I should be anxious, right? But scripture says, be anxious for nothing. It also says, thus says Yah, be still and know that I am Yahuwah. We talking about real scriptures. Not none of that translation, knew this, knew that. I'm talking about real Hebrew. What does it say from the beginning type? Like, not what you wanted to say, how it relates to what the message of this Sunday's church service is. Or according to what this temple or what this synagogue stands for. I mean, like, what do the scriptures really say in their original text? Give me that. Thus says Yah, be still and know that I am Yahuwah. Thus says Yah, be anxious for nothing. Thus says Yah, seek first my kingdom and its righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. Thus says Yah, I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. Thus says Yah, I came so that you can have life and have it abundantly. Thus says Yah, my burden is light and my yoke is easy. I mean, I can go on and on and on about how my Father says that He has given me dominion over the earth and made me in His image, in His likeness, the power to think, the power to know the difference between fact and fiction. Fact, bills got to get paid. Fiction, I got to worry and scramble about how to pay them. Fact, if I sit and do nothing, I will get nothing. Fiction, waiting on Yah to do what Yah has told you He is going to do in peace and tranquility is detrimental to your situation. Here's what I know. I know that I've never seen the righteous hungry or their children begging for bread. Right? But what does it mean to be righteous? See, that's where a lot of people get the game twisted, right? They read these scriptures and they try to apply them to their lives, and they're like, well, I'm not getting any results. You're not getting any results because you're not reading the scriptures. I say it again. A lot of people read in scriptures and trying to figure out why they're not getting the results. The results are, the reason is you're not reading the scriptures. That's why you're not getting the results of the scriptures. You're not reading them. You're not righteous if you're not consistently seeking the face of Yahuwah. What does it mean to consistently seek the face of Yahuwah? It means you're not reading them scriptures and actually applying them to your life. Well, I just told you I read the scriptures. No. Read them for what they really say, not for what you want them to say, or not for what somebody told you they're supposed to say. I mean, really getting into the scriptures and trying to figure out what does it mean to be righteous, okay? Well, they call Yahushua, not Jesus. His name has never been Jesus. They call Yahushua HaMashiach, which means Yah is my salvation. That's Yahushua HaMashiach. HaMashiach is the Messiah. So they call Yahushua HaMashiach the righteous one. So if he was considered the righteous one, and Yah said that the righteous ones will never go hungry and the children will not be begging for bread, maybe I should look into what Yahushua HaMashiach was doing. Well, what was he doing? He was speaking the words of his Father. He never said anything that his Father didn't tell him to say. Well, what did he say? Can I suggest something? I suggest that you open up the scriptures and read them for yourself, because that's why I have the peace that I have. Like, I have the peace that I have because I speak with the words that my Father has spoken to me. I don't speak death, I only speak life. You will never hear me say I'm worried about anything, because I'm not. Because I'm in constant submittance. Is that a word? Surrender to the one who created me. So I'm reading your word, applying your word, keeping your commandments and your decrees, calling you by what you tell me to call you, because your name ain't God. Definitely isn't Lord, because Lord is what they used to call Baal. You saying your word don't talk to you like they talk to Baal. You saying your word don't sacrifice the children and drink their blood, right? So that means guard my daughter. Don't sacrifice her. Don't just put her in any situation. Don't just let her hear anything. Don't just say anything to her. Don't just let her watch anything. Don't let the ways of this world consume her to the fact that she doesn't know who she is. Don't let her hear me say things that are not of you, from you, by you. Don't be lazy and not make way for her. That's what it means to sacrifice your child and drink your child's blood. Some of us out here let our children just watch anything, just consume anything. I mean, they need to learn about it anyway, says who? Who's telling you that you need to raise your child a certain way? Who's telling you that you need to expose your child to certain things? Who told you that? Who told you that? Like, who told you that? No, my child can't eat that. It's an abomination. It says in scripture that it's an abomination, and they ain't putting it in her temple. Period. Well, that was the Old Testament. But you just said God was the same today, yesterday, and tomorrow. So if he's the same yesterday and today and tomorrow according to your words, then that means the things that he said yesterday still apply today, don't it? Or were you lying in? You lying in or you lying now? Either way, you're lying. That ain't a walk of righteousness. There's so much confusion in this world that we don't even know who we are anymore. And more importantly, we don't even know who we following. I got peace at mind, peace at heart, and I'm not worried about the first. Matter of fact, I'm going to record a video every day from now until then, and I'm going to post it. And I'm going to find some hashtags or whatever I need so it can get to whoever it needs to get to for me to... I said all of that to say this. 1, don't worry. You don't have to. You weren't created to worry. Next, don't fear. You don't have to. You weren't created to be in fear. 3, don't sit on your butt and do nothing, but don't be anxious. You don't got to go out here and beg nobody for anything. You were created a little bit lower than the angels. Now, that ain't for everybody. I'm not going to sit here in front and be like, every single one of us was created a little bit lower than the angels. Nah. Don't put that on me. Yah has created for himself a specific designated people. And when that specific designated group of people realizes who they are, they will no longer be in bondage. I know who I am. I know whom I serve. Therefore, I am not in bondage. That's why I can enjoy my day. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not concerned about anything. I understand and I'm aware. I'm aware. But I'm not about to lose my mind. Am I sitting on the couch playing Xbox all day? Father, y'all, you take care of her. You be still. No. I'm not doing that. I make efforts. I do. I make efforts. And when the effort doesn't come back as I anticipated, I give my Father his glory because I know that his will prevail. He's not going to leave me. Well, love, I done got you as far as I could get you. Got to figure it out on your own now. That's man. That's man's way of doing things. And society has made us think that that's how Yah does us too. Well, life is what you make it. No, it ain't. That's a goddamn lie. Life ain't. It's not what you make it. No, it's not. Life is according to the will of Yah. And you can either be with it or against it. Well, why are people hungry? So you trying to say that Yah asked for people to be hungry? Well, I'm saying that his ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. And I can't pretend that I can rotate this world or flip it considering your perspective on what the world really look like. So therefore, I cannot give you the mindset of my Father. But I can give you his word, and what his word said is, I came so that you can have life and have it more abundantly. And for Yah so loved the world. Now, world means nation. Don't get it twisted. That's not everybody in the whole wide world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in his sight. Yeah, they told me the song. They ain't teach me the definition though. World does not mean global. For Yah so loved his nation, his chosen, that he gave his son. That's why I don't walk around and worry. Because whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. This world will not make me make my father out to be a liar. Period. This world will not make me feel like my father has left me. Period. This world will not make me feel like, if this world were mine. This world is not about to make me turn my back on what I know to be true. There's a difference between believing and knowing, and I know that my father has me, always had me, and always will have me, and will never leave me, will never drop me. He don't drop the ball. He knows exactly what he's doing, and I am strategically following him according to his word. I will not let anyone, anything, circumstance, nor situation make me think my Abba don't got it under control. For he is sovereign in all of his ways. And that is my video for today. Tomorrow, it'll be another one. I'll probably have my scarf still on because the sis hair not done. Because sis ain't got the funds right now. But when sis get her situation situated, sis gonna be good. I am sis. This is me. Sis is not worried. Sis is flourishing. Skin game. What? Look. Got some breaking out. But look at it. Sis got a whole glow. Sis is not worried. Sis is not pressed. Sis got water on the wall. Sis will be back for a video tomorrow. Blessings. And may the peace of Yah forever be with you. And may you know who you are and whose you are and whom you serve. And may that give you the map that you need to continue to guide your steps. And may you let Torah be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Shalom.